Hey guys, welcome. This is car number 5. Today I wanted to go over some budget pitchers you guys should be looking at and paying attention to, especially with the new Inside Edge. So first, I actually want to start with, of course, one of my favorite pitchers, and I've been hyping him up a lot this year, and that is actually the Carlos Martinez, and I'll show you guys why. They actually changed his attributes, and he dropped to a silver, so don't be alarmed. This is actually a good thing because they gave him a slider. Before he had a curveball, and the only difference was he had his curveball velo maxed out at 99. Now his slider velo is only at 64, but it's still 84 miles an hour. So that's why he got the downgrade to silver. But trust me, he pitches like a gold. He can throw up to 99. His circle change goes down to 83, 84 with great movement, and his slider is nasty. And his two-seamer can be used to, get players to roll over or to jam them in on the hands against righties. So keep in mind, the Inside Edge only works for days he pitched. He pitched yesterday, and I think he had like +8 and everything, so he was up to, I think, a 90 overall. So if you guys are looking for a pitcher, similar to a Chris Archer or maybe even a Sonny Gray in that caliber, you want to look at a pitcher like Carlos Martinez. He has the exact same pitches as a pitcher like Archer, except he has a circle instead of the straight, which I think is better. So, look at him. He throws harder than Archer. The only thing is Archer has a little bit better control. But, look for Martinez, and he doesn't cost very much on the market. Right now, he is $17.50, which is not much at all, and his price will probably go down. But just look for days, he's pitching. You probably want to pick him up the night before, or even days he's pitching and he might have a downgrade, which is usually not. So far, I've seen him have upgrades. So, yeah, let's go ahead and move on to another pitcher, and that is going to be a pitcher from the Rangers, probably one of the better left-handed specialists in the game, and he's not rated very high either, and that is going to be Jake Diekman. You always want to make sure you pay attention to him for a few reasons. Regardless of his inside edge, the dude always has, he's always going to have a good K/9, and he's always going to have that velo. He throws a sinker and two-seamer in that 97 to 99 range, and he has a good slider and a good change. So you guys always want to make sure you're paying attention to him. With days he has favorable matchups, his K/9 is going to be maxed out, and his hits per 9 is going to be either in the 70s or 80s. The walks per 9 is his one crutch, but if you guys are using pure analog pitching, I believe you guys can overcome that and locate. That is his one crutch, but he's very, very deadly. That sinker is nasty. I think it's the best sinker in the game, either him or Thor. So make sure you're always taking a look at his inside edge. I use him, when he has favorable matchups. I put him in my bullpen. Next player we're going to go to the AL Central. Actually, look at a few players in the AL Central. One of these pitchers is Ventura. I'm not a huge fan of Ventura, but the guy can't throw 99 to 100. So I know he's had some favorable matchups where he'll go up to like a 90 or maybe high 80s in that gold status. He can have +12s or higher, get his H per 9. Hits per 9 and K per 9 in the 80s, and get his walks per 9 up a little bit. So you're gonna have a pitcher that has 80 plus hits per 9 and K per 9, and the walks per 9 is gonna be in the 70s. Plus he's gonna be throwing 100 miles an hour, 99 to 100 with a good curveball and a really dirty changeup. He doesn't have a slider like Martinez, but still a very cheap pitcher. Let's look at his market price. 716 stubs, really cheap, and I actually used him a few times, and I am in this CS right now, so he is usable even on even against higher caliber players. He can be used. The next player, I want to keep it in the AL Central. There's a really couple good pitchers actually for the Indians here. Mr. Salazar and Carrasco. Taking a look at Salazar, he is the 85 gold right now. Costs 3,850 stubs, but yeah, let's look at his stuff. Good K per 9, good hits per 9, and he has similar pitches to Martinez and Archer, and he can throw hard as well. In the upper 90s. So just keep an eye on him. I think Carrasco is a still too. He actually has 5 pitches, and arguably better per 9s than Salazar. That's to be determined. I don't know, but pretty good per 9s across the board in the 70s. So when he has those inside edge advantages, he's going to have 80 and 90 K per 9, hits per 9, pretty solid. And plus the dude has 5 pitches, solid across the board. And one more pitcher I want to show you guys, and that is going to be the pitcher for the Angels here. And it's going to be Garrett Richards. Alright, so this guy can actually throw 99 as well. He has 5 pitches, throws 4-seam, 2-seam cutter, and a slider and a curve. The only downside is he does not have a changeup, but when he has, favorable matchups with the inside edge, you're looking at, a freaking almost a diamond caliber pitcher, and he has nasty stuff. One of the most underrated pitchers in the game. And like I said, you get his per nines up. It's very hard to square up that two seamer and cutter. And then of course you got the slider and curveball. He can be dirty against righties or lefties. So keep an eye on him. In the market right now, he is going for 350 stuff. That is still definitely want to get him. And what you guys can do is you guys can rotate. And just use these guys when they start, or you don't even have to wait for the inside edge matchup to come into account. You can just use them without it. But I can tell you right now, you guys, those are some really dirty pitchers. So make sure you keep an eye on that. And I'll try to bring you guys some more videos when I try to find hidden gems such as these pitchers. This is Cardinal Bird 5 signing out. Peace.